Oh, hello guys. This is Cobra Tom,
Venom Lily.
and we're here to do our USS Wisconsin. And in the front here, we have the laser cannons that I'll be taking off again. But here are the cannons from the Rolling Thunder, and here's a character we made up, Wild Red. And William Perry is a real character. And
Sorry.
and another one that we have a thing for. Here, oh, there you go. He would sit in here. Now, we take these off so that we pretend that we can lower and raise those so that a Skyhawk, which is about the only one that would actually fit, anything else is kind of too big, but you can still pretend that it's landing and doing that kind of stuff. And here is the refueling station. And I have a weapons transport that I pretend drags it into, or drags but pulls it into position. And you've got the fuel nozzle here, and that you can pretend putting it kind of wherever, but it's kind of cool to have this. And so we'll take this away, and we're gonna go to the top side here, and we're gonna quick show the bridge. The bridge is pretty plain. I didn't have a whole lot, but in there, if you can really see, it's gonna be really difficult. But we got Tracker in there, and Tracker's by a mainframe computer. I know that's gonna
You can't see the computer, but...
And on the other side, that's a character we made up, and that's Neon Ice, and he also has a computer, or a mainframe computer. And the guy who's always in charge of the USS Wisconsin for me is none other than Admiral Akbar. And so he sits in there. This used to have a slot. I took out all the mechanics in here, and it was able to talk, and I think it's rescue heroes, so the rescue heroes like president or police chief or whatever would go on here and talk and tell about whatever disaster there was. Now here is the Rolling Thunder's missile base. And I put that on here, and I have down here, I have Sergeant Slaughter and a computer where he can man the weapons and fire any of these as he will. And just like on the Rolling Thunder, it comes off. And I put just a simple peg here. This is a dowel. Here is just the radar dish, the American flag. And here is a machine that is fake. It used to be a Neo-Sapien fighter, but I put Jinx in here and pretend that she is the one who controls this thing and is able to go around and use it much like a construction vehicle, not actually a fighting vehicle. And as you can see, she actually kind of fits in it. And these things I pretend are the welding clamps and things like that. Now, to the side here, these used to be on here a little better, but I have this guy here in it. This is kind of a combination guy. I'm not even sure if this is the right head for which guy that is, but I have a chair from the helicopter, the Tomahawk helicopter. And I pretend that he's got controls here. He doesn't, but he can fire.
Okay, you're thinking there, but it's kind of cool.
And here I always just put extra figures or just guns and stuff, but I don't have anything in there. But I pretend that he controls these missiles, and these missiles can shoot. He also has control, just for my pretending. he also controls the air defense. And that goes on this little platform. And he controls that. On the bottom here, you can see, is a world map and cap, and X-23 we're looking at it here, and they were looking at the command map where they can see. Now in the superhero show, or rescue hero show, they just went around and tried to help with rescue missions and stuff. And here is their main computer. And I pretend that whoever's in charge is getting ready to do that. Because on the other side is a place where I pretend, on this side, I pretend that when this person is ready, we'll lower this, and then it becomes a place for the scuba divers to dive. And here is, I don't have anything here at the moment, but here used to be, in conjunction with the top, it used to be able to like hook. There was a hook up here, and you could hook it in and then bring it in on a tab. But I wanted to put a missile there, but I couldn't ever find one to fit. Now I have here something that's totally different, and this is a Fisher-Price space shuttle, but I use it as this supply vessel, or this, I shouldn't even say supply vessel, an extra vessel that can hold troops in here, or divers. So I got a diver here, and he sits in there, and when they need to, they can deploy divers. And on top, I even have another gun that you can put a figure in. Oh, come on, Charboil. Well, you get the idea. He's not really cooperating. Yeah, he would sit in here, and then this is kind of the boat that helps out. And he is not cooperating. So this boat, when it's done, collapses the doors. I always have to take the gun off because the gun's too tall. But I can put it under here for some awesome storage underneath the USS Wisconsin Command Center. And they're in here, and it's nice and tight. It's pretty snug, so it's not going to go anywhere. And on this side here, you have the anchor that can be dropped. It's obviously fake, but, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. And this is a Rescue Heroes toy, so I did want to kind of show you a little bit what they could do. And there's some foot pedals, and they could stand there. There's some beat pedals over where I had the missile air defense, so they could stand here and lower the thing and do rescues and save the day and stuff. But since the scale seems to be more suited for G.I. Joe, I just think that putting the G.I. Joe things on here makes it look real nice. And you can have a nice thing for your airplanes to come land. And then you have like a nice landing pad here. And I just have these pegs open for now. And I like to pretend that when the airplanes are coming in, that you can lower it and they kind of go under the ship, and you're not, you're not able to do that, but it's enough to give a good simulation. Here are some nice little details here. We've got the Packer thing here, and it's just, a toy that I just really like. If you ever wanted me to show you how I took the mechanics out of this part to make the bridge, let me know. I will be happy to do that. That is a kind of a hard thing, but it was really fun to do. So thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Please leave a like and subscribe so that we can get a few more followers. And please leave a comment so we know what you like and what you'd like to see. And if there's something you want us to get, let me know, okay? Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Bye-bye.